Hey guys, it's Kara. I'm here to do the Sick Ill book tag that was created by Sarah at Sarah, let's see, Sarah with an H, Sarah with an H. I'm not sure how to pronounce her username, but I will link her down below. And I was tagged by the Forsaken 707, and thank you so much for tagging me. I never get tagged ever, so I'm really excited to do this tag. This tag is basically you just take 9 different sick illnesses and you kind of relate it to a book. It's really cool. Before I get into the tag, I just have 2 things to say. The first thing is I'll show you what I'm currently reading, which is I'm rereading City of Bones for my New Year's Revolution. I told myself I had to read the series again, so I'm starting on that. At least the first 3. And then I am also kind of reading Zombies vs. Unicorns. So I'll be reading those and then lots of other stuff. But then the second thing I wanted to ask you guys was it's regarding to my one of my challenges that I'm supposed to be reading 10 books. It was originally the summer challenge. I'll link it down below if you don't know what I'm talking about. But I have a problem. So one of the things I was gonna do was read a book that a friend recommended, and I was gonna read Lord of the Rings. But then the friend who recommended Lord of the Rings took back the copy that he had given me. So now I'm Lord of the Rings list, and I don't really want to go buy it right now because I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it. So all in all, I have no book for that category. So what I was gonna do is I was gonna ask you guys which book out of 3 you would have me read, because that's like you recommending me a book. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and show you the 3 options, and if you would please just leave which one you want me to read and I'll read it. First option is Purity by Jackson Pearce. 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. Or Delirium by Lauren Oliver. So if you guys have like a favorite and you want me to read it, please let me know, because I will substitute that one for Lord of the Rings, since I will not be able to read it because it is not in my possession anymore. Alright, on to the book tag. Okay, so the first one is Diabetes. A book too sweet, like really sweet. I couldn't really think of any book I've ever read that was really too sweet. But I thought of a series that kind of was too sweet. I don't know, I'll show you. So it's 50 Shades Freed. This book I still am only halfway through because it is like getting really repetitive and it's really just like ugh. So I think this book is too sweet right now. Oh, my cat at the door. You can actually see my cat. He's over there. Okay, the next question is Chickenpox. A book you've read once and will never pick up again. I have multiple like that. But one of the biggest ones is Annabelle by Kathleen Winter. This book was about about a person who was born both boy and girl, and kind of them having to choose which one they wanted to be more, which sounds really interesting, and it almost won an award in Canada, but it is not good, you guys. It is just I had to force myself to finish it. It's just not what I expected. Okay, so 3 is Influenza, the Flu, a contagious book that spreads like a virus. I chose Divergent and Insurgent by Veronica Roth because I could not wait to get my hands on Insurgent. I don't have Divergent with me. But these books, you guys, they spread like wildfire. Everyone is reading them because they are amazing. Okay. 4, The Cycle, a book you read every month, year, or often. I just told you guys I don't really reread books, but recently I have been rereading books, so I've only ever reread 2 books. So I'll show you the 2 books that I've reread. Anna and the French Kiss, and Percy Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. Now, Stephanie Perkins books are freaking fantastic. I am actually going to reread Lola and the Boy Next Door soon, just because I feel like it, and I can't not reread it after I read Anna, because these books are probably some of my favorite books ever. Okay, the next question or illness is insomnia, a book that kept you up all night. There are multiple books that keep me up all night, but I just picked one of the most recent ones that I remember being up all night reading, which was Cinder by Marissa Meyer. It's about Cinderella, and she is a cyborg, and although the ending to me was predictable, I was still up all night reading it. It's so good. Alright, 6. Amnesia, a book that's forgotten and failed to leave a powerful impression in your memory. I don't really think I have any books that I've completely forgotten, but this one's probably pretty close. It's The Pretty One by Cheryl Cohn. It was about two sisters. One of the sisters was really beautiful, the other one was kind of ugly. The ugly one gets into a car crash, and then because of plastic surgery becomes very beautiful. So I thought that sounded really interesting, but I can't really remember the story very well because I just remember finishing it and thinking, it was okay. Let's see. Asthma. Sorry. Asthma, a book that took your breath away. Now, once again, there are multiple books, like Anna and the French Kiss took my breath away, Lola and the Boy Next Door, all those kinds of books. But I'm just going to pick one that I remember just being in awe of, and that is Water for Elephants by Sarah Gruen. If you guys have not read this book, please do. It's not a YA novel, but YA kids can read it. It's really great. Yeah, I didn't really like the movie because the book was just so amusing, but that's pretty much how it always goes. Alright, 8. Malnutrition, a book that lacked food for thought. Definitely Pretty Little Liars. I have watched the first season and I really like the TV show, but for some reason I don't like the books. To me, the books were just not enjoyable. It was just not. I didn't like it. And then lastly, Travel Sickness, a book that took you on a journey through time or space or to a specific location on a map. Definitely Harry Potter. I don't have to tell you guys that. But another one that I feel like really transported me was Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. In this book, we go to kind of Europe, and it was like an island off the coast of Britain, I think, or London. It was not London. It was off the coast of the UK. So I really like this book, and also this book has a lot to do with time, so I thought it was very fitting. If you guys haven't read this book, Ransom Riggs, you really should. And that was the Ill Sick book tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have been tagged by someone else for another tag, so I'll probably be doing that one soon. And book reviews galore, and it's going to be glorious. Bye.